Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The world of General Hospital never slows down. As December begins, fan-favorite characters face explosive developments, stirring emotions, and high-stakes confrontations. This week's update reveals Sonny Corinthos brewing revenge, Dex Heller's precarious position, and the ripple effects of Cyrus Renault's machinations. Let's dive into the key plots and character arcs shaping Monday's episode. Sonny Corinthos' revenge plot. A not guilty verdict, Ava's narrow escape. Ava Jerome's legal victory has sent shockwaves through Port Charles. While the jury's decision spared Ava punishment, it hasn't absolved her in Sonny Corinthos' eyes. Known for his unwavering sense of justice and vengeance, Sonny is far from ready to let this go. A tempting proposition to Christina. Sonny's discussion with Christina reveals his calculated plan to make Ava pay. Christina listens intently as Sonny outlines a strategy laced with subtlety and power plays. As a father, Sonny knows how to appeal to Christina's loyalty, but will she fully embrace his quest for retribution? Ethical dilemmas and familial tensions. Sonny's proposal adds fuel to an already simmering family feud. While Christina is tempted by her father's ideas, Alexis Davis might intervene, further deepening the familial divide. How far will Sonny go to ensure Ava gets what he believes she deserves? Family drama. Alexis, Christina, and Molly. Alexis' offer and Molly's warning. Amid the Corinthos drama, Alexis makes an unexpected offer to Molly. While the nature of this offer remains mysterious, it strikes a nerve with Molly. Fearing that siding with Christina could alienate their family, Molly warns Alexis of the potential fallout. Sibling rivalries, a battle for Alexis' loyalty. This feud highlights the long-standing tension between Christina and Molly. Alexis faces a painful choice: support Christina at the risk of losing Molly or attempt to mediate and risk losing both daughters' trust. Holiday cheer at Rice Plaza. Christmas spirit with Giovanni Gio Palmieri. While heavy drama unfolds, Rice Plaza offers a respite filled with holiday joy. Giovanni Gio Palmieri takes center stage, spreading Christmas cheer and lifting spirits. The festive ambience serves as a heartwarming contrast to the darker storylines. Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer, rekindling memories. Elizabeth and Lucky share a playful moment, teasing each other amidst the holiday festivities. Liz's lighthearted demeanor hints at a deeper sense of healing, while Lucky's banter suggests lingering affection. Could this signal a renewed connection between the two? Dex Heller's precarious position. A tense encounter with Cyrus Renault. As Dex enjoys the holiday atmosphere, an unexpected encounter with Cyrus Renault darkens the mood. Cyrus' denial of involvement in recent GH events raises Dex's suspicions. The rookie cop senses something amiss, but his curiosity might come at a high cost. Hospitalization and danger. Leaked behind-the-scenes images hint at an impending medical emergency for Dex. Speculation swirls about whether Cyrus takes action to eliminate a potential threat. Dex's fate hangs in the balance as his investigation into Cyrus' activities deepens. Martin Gray faces the truth. A family connection to chaos. Martin Gray visits Laura Collins to celebrate Lulu Spencer's miraculous recovery. However, the joy is short-lived as Laura reveals troubling news about Cyrus. His unauthorized actions at Turning Woods raise alarms about his true intentions. Laura's bold stand against Cyrus. Laura, ever the protector of her family, makes it clear that Cyrus' manipulative tactics will not succeed. She warns Martin about his half-brother's schemes, setting the stage for a power struggle within their complex family dynamic. Cyrus Renault's calculated moves. Twisted motives and power plays. Cyrus' actions at Turning Woods reveal his relentless pursuit of control. His ability to manipulate situations and exploit vulnerabilities makes him a formidable antagonist. Will his latest schemes further alienate him from Laura and Martin, or will they uncover his plans in time? Foreshadowing future drama. Cyrus' presence casts a long shadow over Port Charles. As tensions rise, his next moves could have devastating consequences for everyone involved. Steve Burton, star of General Hospital, shares an inspiring message of self-belief to encourage fans. He not only keeps himself busy by playing Jason Morgan in the popular ABC daytime drama, but he also hosts the Daily Drama podcast and works as a weight reduction and attitude coach. He uses Instagram to encourage others to use exercise to achieve their goals, as well as to promote his coaching business. Burton frequently uses the account to highlight GHBTS video, therefore his Instagram account contains a wealth of interesting and diverse content. Burton just shared a video to help drive home a key message: how to develop self-belief. In the video, he discusses how he recently completed a workout despite his lack of motivation. He goes on to argue that this is how people develop mental toughness: do what they have to do, even if they don't want to. He goes on to argue that keeping your word to yourself and doing what you say you're going to do, even when you don't feel like it, is a terrific way to boost your self-esteem. The caption of the Instagram movie states, "Most of us definitely keep our word to other people before we keep our word to ourselves." Burton goes on to add, "Start keeping your word to yourself and see what occurs." I've witnessed people completely transform their lives, literally. He concluded the Instagram caption by writing, "Going from zero self-belief to a new person." So inspiring. He goes on to provide a fitness tip: choose a wake-up time and stick to it. According to Burton, it may appear to be a minor accomplishment, yet, if one perseveres, small wins are significant. He observes that little victories can create a foundation that will change everything. Burton is in excellent shape and always has positive things to say, even in the most difficult situations. According to General Hospital spoilers, Burton's character, Jason Morgan, could use a pep talk right now because he's dealing with so many issues. He is assisting his son, Danny Morgan, in mourning the death of his mother, Samantha McCall. Jason is also coping with a lot of tension between himself and his skinny ball of a twin brother, Drew Quartermain. Will things become simpler or more dramatic for Jason in these two circumstances as the weeks pass? Fans will have to watch the drama to find out. Steve Burton, star of General Hospital, encourages fans with an inspiring message about self-belief. In addition to hosting the Daily Drama podcast and playing Jason Morgan in the well-liked ABC daytime drama, he also works as a weight reduction and mental health coach. He advertises his coaching business on Instagram and uses the medium to help others attain their goals by encouraging them to turn to fitness. There is a wealth of intriguing and varied things on Burton's Instagram profile because he frequently utilizes the account to display some GHBTS content. Burton recently posted a video to assist spread the word about how to develop self-belief. He discusses in the video how, despite not feeling like it, he just finished working out. He continues by saying that doing what you have to do, even when you don't want to, is how people might develop mental fortitude. He goes on to suggest that keeping your word and carrying out your commitments, even when you don't feel like it, is a fantastic method to develop self-belief. Most of us definitely keep our word to other people before we keep our word to ourselves, the Instagram Reels caption states. Start keeping your word to you and watch what happens, Burton continues. I have witnessed individuals literally transform their lives. Going from zero self-belief to a new person, he said as the final line of the Instagram caption. So motivating. He continues by giving a fitness recommendation, which is to pick a wake-up time and stick to it. According to Burton, small wins do matter if someone perseveres, even though they can seem insignificant at first. Small victories can build a foundation that will change everything, he says. Even in the most difficult situations, Burton never fails to have something good to say and is in amazing physical condition. According to General Hospital teasers, Burton's character Jason Morgan, who is dealing with a lot right now, would benefit from a little motivation. He is assisting Danny Morgan, his son, in grieving the passing of his mother, Sam McCall. In addition, Jason is having a lot of problems with his skinny twin brother, Drew Quartermain. As the weeks pass, will Jason's circumstances in these two situations get simpler or more dramatic? To discover out, fans will need to watch the soap opera. General Hospital star Steve Burton shares inspiring self-belief message to encourage fans. Not only does he keep himself busy by playing Jason Morgan on the popular ABC daytime drama, but he also hosts the Daily Drama podcast, and he is a weight loss and mindset coach. He uses his Instagram platform to help encourage others to turn to fitness to reach their respective goals, and he promotes his coaching business on the social media platform. Burton often also uses the account to showcase some GHBTS stuff, so his IG handle offers a plethora of interesting and diverse content. Burton recently uploaded a video to help bring an important message home: how you can build self-belief. In the video, he talks about how he just finished a workout, even though he didn't feel like it. He goes on to say that's how people can build mental toughness: do what you have to do, even when you don't want to. He adds that a great way to build self-belief is to keep your word to yourself by doing what you say you're going to do, even when you don't feel like it. The caption of the IG reel notes that most of us definitely keep our word to other people before we keep our word to ourselves. Burton goes on to write, "Start keeping your word to you and watch what happens." I've seen people completely change their lives, literally. He capped off the IG caption by stating, "Going from zero self-belief to a new person." So inspiring. He goes on to offer a fitness tip, which is to choose a wake-up time and simply go through with it. Burton states that it could seem like something small, however, if someone sticks with it, small wins do matter. He notes that small wins can build a foundation that will change everything. Burton is in incredible shape and always has positive things to say, even at the hardest moments. General Hospital spoilers hint that Burton's character, Jason Morgan, could use a bit of a pep talk these days, as he's struggling with so much. He's helping his son, Danny Morgan, mourn the loss of his mother, Sam McCall. Jason is also dealing with a lot of conflict between him and his slim ball of a twin brother, Drew Quartermain. Will things get easier or more dramatic for Jason when it comes to these two situations as the weeks go by? Fans will have to tune into the soap to find out. AMC alum Alexa Haven slays as the new Lulu in spine-tingling recast. AMC alum Alexa Haven slays as the new Lulu in spine-tingling recast. General Hospital spoilers show that a recast character can be challenging for fans who are used to a certain actress in the role. It's taken ABC's GH years to recast the legacy character Lulu Spencer with All My Children alum Alexa Havens, and we can only say one thing: wow. Havens debuted on November 18th and the verdict is nearly unanimous: she's hit the ground running. Havens has made the role her own while at the same time remaining true to the core of the character. Her version is refreshing but not jarring, and her casting can only be counted as a win-win. It's one of the most successful daytime recasts among hundreds over the years. General Hospital spoilers, the new Lulu Spencer. Which is not to say that Julie Berman and Emmy Ryland's versions of Lulu were not successful. Like Havens, each of those actresses put their particular spin on the firebrand character, and we remember their time on the show fondly. Now that the novelty has worn off, fans can sit back and enjoy the show. It looks like Lulu waking up from a coma will drive story for the foreseeable future. GH spoilers, a new Lulu Spencer post-coma. Despite having had a liver transplant days prior, Lulu got out of bed, stole some scrubs and hitchhiked to PC. She had a good reason: escaping creepy Cyrus Renault. The first person she saw was Cody Bell, and Stevie Wonder can see that the show has them on the edge of a relationship. Next, Lulu saw her son Rocco and met her loved ones, Lucky Spencer, Laura Collins, and Dante Falconeri. During her interactions she kept getting more and more bad news, but it never seemed like Lulu wavered. This Lulu has a spine of steel. General Hospital spoilers, Lulu Spencer and Cody Bell? It appears that Lulu's mission in the coming days will be to find and reunite with her daughter Charlotte Cassadine. Kevin Collins finally convinced her to get checked out at GH, and let's hope that her stay there is minimal. Lulu is ready to conquer Port Charles, and we're here to see her do it. Dex's evidence links Cyrus to Sam's murder, villain scrambles and offs the new cop. General Hospital spoilers hint that disaster could be on the horizon for Dex Heller. GH teasers for the week of December 9th to 13th seem to suggest that the cop could end up getting a little too deep into an investigation and get into trouble. Could this be the beginning of the end for Dex? General Hospital spoilers, Dex Heller is looking to make an impact on the force. GH's preview for Monday, December 9th shows an interaction between Dex and Cyrus Renault where the criminal mentions that he wasn't there to see Lulu Spencer on Halloween. The clip was quick, however. Cyrus seemed unpleased at having to explain himself to the newbie cop. Added teasers for Monday imply that Dex will get an early holiday treat. At the end of the day, this could mean anything, however, as all hands are on deck regarding Sam McCall's digitalis overdose. Could Dex stumble upon some evidence linking Cyrus to the tampering of her meds? After all, Sam did pass on Halloween. Plus, Dex is likely not only looking for justice in Sam's case, for her and Dante Falconeri's, but also to impress all the higher-ups at PCPD. GH spoilers, is Dex Heller exiting the soap? GH spoilers for Friday, December 13th reveal that Jocelyn Jax, Dex's girlfriend, is about to get some life-changing news. As a photo of Dex was recently leaked online, revealing the cop in a hospital bed, could he get far too close to Sam's case? If Cyrus is guilty, this would have the criminal going to extreme lengths to keep Heller quiet. It doesn't seem out of Cyrus's personality to have Dex killed, which would explain why Joss' world is flipped upside down. On the other hand, he could just end up in the hospital with life-threatening injuries that would have Joss reeling even after he recovers. Still, Dex is an expendable character, so if the show is building Cyrus up as a serial killer, with Sam being his first victim and Lulu being a target, then axing Dex from the canvas would help drive this message home and thicken the plot of this storyline. #Ava is not guilty, unraveling the drama in Port Charles. #Introduction. Ava Jerome's life has always been a roller coaster of emotions, secrets, and drama, and this week in Port Charles, it reached a fever pitch. The jury's verdict declared Ava not guilty, but the ripple effects of the trial shook relationships, exposed hidden truths, and reignited long-standing feuds. With characters like Sonny Corinthos, Alexis Davis, and Lulu Spencer returning to the forefront, the drama reached levels no fan could have anticipated. If you've missed any details, don't worry, we're breaking down every twist and turn. This exhaustive recap and analysis will ensure you're caught up and ready for what comes next. Let's dive into the complex web of intrigue, betrayal, and redemption that defines General Hospital this week. #Ava Jerome, a not guilty verdict that shook Port Charles. The courtroom drama surrounding Ava reached its climax with the jury's shocking decision to find her not guilty. Ava's relief was palpable, but not everyone shared her sentiment. This verdict deepened the divide between Port Charles's residents, particularly between Christina and Molly, who found themselves on opposite sides of a family feud. Christina versus Molly, sisters at war. Christina believed Ava's verdict was a miscarriage of justice, while Molly, already grappling with her breakup with TJ, wanted to move past the ordeal. Their disagreement over Ava's trial reignited long-simmering tensions between the sisters, each accusing the other of selfishness. Christina's resolve to seek justice clashed with Molly's desire for peace, threatening to fracture their family even further. Sonny's dilemma, father versus protector. Sonny Corinthos, a man of loyalty and vengeance, promised Christina that he would secure justice if the court failed her. But when Ava was declared not guilty, Sonny faced a moral dilemma: protect his daughter's sense of justice or maintain peace for Avery's sake. Rick Lansing stepped in to mediate, convincing Sonny to allow Ava's supervised visits with Avery, a compromise that left no one entirely satisfied. #Lulu Spencer returns, a family reunited. Amid the courtroom chaos, a miracle unfolded. Lulu Spencer returned to Port Charles after years of being presumed gone. Her unexpected arrival brought joy, confusion, and a flood of emotions to her family. #A shocking escape. Lulu's story of escaping Cyrus Renault and finding her way back to Port Charles was as harrowing as it was inspiring. Reuniting with her son Rocco and mother Laura, Lulu was overwhelmed by how much had changed during her absence. Her discovery of Dante's relationship with Sam added another layer of complexity to an already fraught homecoming. #Rekindling old ties. Dante's reunion with Lulu was bittersweet, especially as he navigated his feelings about Sam, the woman who had supported him during Lulu's absence. Meanwhile, Laura wasted no time in ensuring Lulu's safety, orchestrating Cyrus' arrest for stalking her daughter. With Spencer and Ace now part of Lulu's extended family, the stage is set for new alliances and old rivalries to emerge. #Jason vs. Drew, brothers in conflict. The Quartermaine mansion became the epicenter of another family drama as Jason and Drew clashed over how to handle their shared responsibilities. Jason's decision to move into the mansion to keep the children together didn't sit well with Drew, who considered relocating to Washington, D.C., with Scout. #Carly as the peacemaker. Carly played a crucial role in defusing the tension between Jason and Drew, reminding them that the well-being of their children should come first. Her diplomatic efforts underscored her unique position as the glue holding this fractured family together, even as she dealt with her own grief over Sam's death. #The search for Valentine, Anna's mission. With Lulu awake, Anna Devane intensified her efforts to find Valentine, Cassadine, and Charlotte. Her investigation led her to plant a bug in Jack's office, uncovering a crucial lead in the process. Spinelli's tech wizardry. Anna's partnership with Spinelli proved invaluable, as his technical expertise enabled them to track down Brennan's communications with Valentine. Their findings set the stage for a high-stakes confrontation that could have far-reaching consequences for everyone involved. Around Port Charles, love, loyalty, and betrayal. Beyond the central storylines, Port Charles was alive with subplots that added depth and intrigue to the week's events. Curtis and Jordan, a fragile alliance. Curtis and Jordan found themselves at odds yet again, this time over Curtis' alliance with Drew and Michael. Jordan cautioned Curtis to tread carefully, reminding him of the dangers of getting entangled in Quartermaine power plays. Trina and Kai, balancing priorities. Trina's academic ambitions clashed with Kai's focus on sports, testing the limits of their partnership. Trina's determination to succeed on her own terms highlighted her growing independence and resilience. Brooklyn and Maxie, embracing authenticity. Brooklyn and Maxie face their own challenges on home and heart, but a surprise call from Lois' old friend inspired a turning point. Lois' decision to embrace her Bensonhurst roots resonated with viewers, proving that authenticity is always a winning strategy. Conclusion, the drama continues. This week in Port Charles delivered unforgettable moments, from Ava's courtroom victory to Lulu's miraculous return. As old wounds reopened and new alliances formed, the residents of Port Charles found themselves at crossroads that will shape their futures. With the stakes higher than ever, one thing is certain: the drama is far from over. Tune in next week as the saga continues, and remember, anything can happen in General Hospital. What happened in Port Charles? A week of reunion, heartbreak, and justice. Port Charles saw one of its most tumultuous weeks yet, filled with shocking reunions, emotional reckonings, and courtroom drama. The return of Lulu Spencer and the fallout from Ava Jerome's trial dominated the week, leaving no family untouched by the ripple effects of these life-changing events. If you missed the drama from Monday, December 2nd, to Friday, December 6th, 2024, we've got you covered. Here's an in-depth, day-by-day breakdown of the week's biggest moments, the tangled relationships, and the unexpected twists that have left viewers clamoring for more. Hashtag Monday, December 2nd, 2024, reunions and separations. Hashtag Lulu's homecoming. The week began with an emotional high as Lulu Spencer reunited with her son Rocco. The joy of seeing his mother again was tempered by the shock and confusion surrounding her sudden return after years in a coma. Lulu's miraculous recovery brought hope but also opened old wounds. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri walked into the Quartermaine mansion and found Lulu awake. Their reunion was bittersweet as Dante caught her up on the events she'd missed, including Cyrus Renault's role in her coma and the fallout from her disappearance. Hashtag family divisions emerge. As Lulu reconnected with Rocco, Danny Morgan watched from the sidelines, grappling with feelings of jealousy and sadness. Unlike Rocco, Danny wouldn't get his mother, Sam McCall, back, a loss that loomed large over him. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Lucky Spencer informed Laura Collins that Lulu was awake but missing, prompting Laura to spring into action. Jason Morgan and Drew Kane clashed over Jason's decision to move into the mansion, with Carly Corinthos stepping in as the reluctant peacemaker. Alexis Davis confronted Rick Lansing over his handling of the trial, while TJ Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis decided to separate after Molly admitted she didn't want more children. Hashtag Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024, revelations and heartbreak. Hashtag Lulu faces the truth. After Dante brought Lulu to Laura's apartment, she reunited with Lucky, who delivered devastating news. Their father, Luke Spencer, had passed away. Nicholas Cassadine was in prison. Lulu's liver donor had been Sam McCall, who had died following the surgery. These revelations left Lulu reeling, but her determination to rebuild her life and protect her loved ones was evident. Hashtag Laura's search for justice. Laura enlisted Anna Devane to bring Cyrus in for questioning about his interactions with Lulu. Anna's decision to detain Cyrus set off a chain of events that highlighted the ongoing power struggles in Port Charles. Hashtag more fallout. Danny vented to Jason and Carly about his feelings of loss. Molly admitted to Rick that his arguments had convinced her of Ava's innocence. Dante confided in Maxie Jones about his conflicted feelings regarding Lulu's awakening. Hashtag Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, determination and confessions. Hashtag Lulu's mission. Reunited with Laura, Lulu learned that Valentine Cassadine had fled with Charlotte Cassadine. Determined to find her daughter, Lulu vowed to track them down, no matter the cost. Hashtag the courtroom aftermath. While Rick and Ava celebrated the trial's outcome over drinks, the impact of the verdict reverberated through the community. Christina Corinthos Davis, who had testified against Ava, began to question her certainty about the events leading to her injury. Hashtag romantic tensions. Molly confided in Alexis about the state of her relationship with TJ, while TJ sought support from his mother, Jordan Ashford, and Curtis Ashford. Cody Bell realized that Lulu had been the hitchhiker he'd picked up, sparking new curiosity about her past. Hashtag Thursday, December 5th, 2024, schemes and betrayals. Hashtag the hunt for Valentine. The search for Valentine intensified as Anna enlisted Spinelli and Carly to plant a bug in Brennan's office. Carly agreed, but Jason was furious about Anna involving his best friend in the operation. As tensions flared, Spinelli intercepted a phone call that hinted at Valentine's next move. #### Sonny's advice. Dante turned to Sonny for guidance on navigating his complicated feelings about Lulu's return. Sonny's advice underscored the importance of family, even when the path forward seemed uncertain. ### relationships in flux. Molly moved out of her shared apartment with TJ and into Alexa's home. TJ found one of Molly's old diaries, returning it as a bittersweet farewell gesture. Christina expressed gratitude to Natalia, the witness who had perjured herself during Ava's trial, while preparing for the jury's verdict. #Friday, December 6, 2024, verdicts and fallout. #Ava's victory. The jury's decision to find Ava not guilty sent shockwaves through the courtroom. Ava and Rick celebrated, while Molly admitted she was at peace with the verdict. This revelation enraged Christina, leading to another explosive argument between the sisters. #Lois transformation. On her latest Home and Heart segment, Lois Cerullo received a wake-up call from a viewer who accused her of abandoning her Bensonhurst roots. Embracing her iconic accent, Lois revitalized Deception's sales and rediscovered her confidence. #Moving forward. Elizabeth Weber intensified her search for the truth about Sam's death. Lucas Jones learned he'd been selected for a prestigious medical conference, prompting a rare moment of pride and joy. Brad Cooper, after a nudge from Stella Henry, chose to focus on self-improvement rather than manipulation. Conclusion, Port Charles in turmoil. This week in Port Charles was a whirlwind of emotions, with reunions bringing joy and heartbreak, courtroom drama exposing deep divisions, and long-lost connections reshaping the town's dynamics. As the dust settles, the residents of Port Charles face an uncertain future. With tensions high and unresolved conflicts simmering, next week promises even more drama and surprises. Stay tuned to General Hospital, where every moment counts, and no secret stays hidden for long.